If we really wanted to create a better year, what would that take within ourselves? And I shared with you 10 things, and I told you that we're going to take each of those for the next few weeks that at least I speak with you, and we're going to talk about those. And today's one that you've heard over and over and over. And every preacher has mentioned this from the time that you first came to church, and probably a preacher will mention it one of the last times you come to church, and that's the idea of making God a priority. And we've heard scriptures like Matthew chapter 6 and verse 33, seek ye first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and all of these things will be added unto you. And we hear that verse so often that we can quote it, and we can even quote it as soon as probably I said Matthew 6:33, you immediately went to it in your mind. You probably know the exact space on the page, and you've heard that verse over and over. You've heard verses like Joshua chapter 24 and verse 15. Where Joshua says, choose you this day whom you're going to serve. Whether the gods of the Amorites in whose land you dwell, whether the gods on the other side of the river, talking about, I believe, the Egyptians, or if you're going to serve God, but you've got to choose. He says, for me and my house, we're going to serve the Lord. And we've heard discussions about priorities and what it means to put God first in our life. So this morning, I want to take the idea of putting God first, and I want to look at it more in depth, but yet probably a little bit simpler than we have in the past.